The next type of word problems asked from this quadratic equation are the questions about the taps and their time taken to fill a tank. Okay, so there will be two taps given and the time for each of them might be given, or the time taken together might be given, and you might been asked to find the time taken by each tap to fill the tank. So now this is a question asked in 2019. Let us read the question. It says two water taps together can fill a tank in one whole 7 by 8 hours. So there are two taps for the tank and both of them are filling the water in this time. The tap with the longer diameter takes 2 hours less than the tap with the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Now if each one of the tap is uh, made on individually or separately, now definitely the tap with longer diameter means the more water will be flowing through it, and whatever is time taken by the smaller one, it will be taking 2 hours less than the smaller one. Find the time in which each tap can fill the tank separately. So you have given the time taken by both taps together and you have to find the time taken by each tap to fill the tank separately. Okay, so definitely we have to assume here something, isn't it? So now let us assume that the time taken by smaller tap to fill the tank be x hours. Okay, so if smaller tap is taking x hours, what will be the time taken by bigger tap? Now the bigger tap is taking 2 hours less. It means if whatever time is taken by the smaller one, it will be taking 2 hours less. So it will be x minus 2 hours. Okay, and what is the time taken by both taps together? It is one whole 7 by 8. So if you write it in this is a mixed fraction, so if you write it, it will be 15 by 8 hours. Improper fraction is 15 by 8 hours. Okay, so now but how will we frame the equation? Like how we cannot directly write x plus x minus 2 is 15. No, we can't write here. In such type of questions you have to make use of a concept which says whatever is the time taken to fill the tank, what part is covered in 1 hour. Now suppose this is the tank and so there is one tap flowing, right, and this is one another tap. Now both the taps are filling the tank in say suppose 5 hours. So in 1 hour how much part will they fill? Now 5 hours means I will divide this into 5 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It means for 1 hour, in first hour it will fill this much portion, whereas in second hour it will fill this much portion, in third one this one, whereas this in fourth and this in fifth. So if I have to find in 1 hour what part is being filled, so for this complete is 5 hours, so this part is taken as 1 by 5th. By why 1 by 5th? Because I have divided into 5 equal parts. Now why 5 equal parts? Because the time taken was 5 hours. So in each hour it will definitely be filling the same part. Is it that in first hour it will be filling the more part of the tank and in second hour it will be filling less part of the tank? No, for each hour it will be filling the tank of the same volume, isn't it? So if I have to find what part of tank is filled in 1 hour, it will be 1 by 5th. Now 1 by 5th, since I have assumed the example as 5 hours. Now by this concept, if the one smaller tap is taking x hours total time, so in 1 hour we have to find the time part filled by all the three cases. In 1 hour, smaller tap will fill how much part? Since smaller tap is taking x hours, in 1 hour it will fill 1 by x part. Just by the same logic here, now 5 was there, so I have taken 1 by 5. Now instead of 5, if I take x here, it will be 1 by x. Similarly, the bigger tap, it is filling the tank in x minus 2, so in 1 hour it will fill 1 upon x minus 2. And when both the taps are on together, the time taken is 15 by 8. So in 1 hour, they will fill 1 upon 15 by 8 part. So if we take its reciprocal, it will be 8 by 15th part. Okay. So it means the smaller tap, whatever part it is filling in 1 hour, whereas the bigger tap, whatever part is filling it 1 hour, and the total taken in 1 hour. Does that mean smaller taps 1 hour's part, bigger taps 1 hour's part is equal to both taps 1 hour's part? Definitely. So just put the values. 1 by x, 1 upon x minus 2 is equal to 8 by 15. Now you have got an equation, we can just simplify. So taking the LCM, x upon x minus 2. So x minus 2 plus x is equal to 8 by 15. So x into x is 2x minus 2. Bring this 15 to this side, it will go in multiplication and multiply this thing and shift it to other. So x into x is x square minus 2 into x is 2x, and this will get multiplied by the numerator 8. So 15 to the 30x minus 15 to the 30, 8 into x 8x square minus 8 to the 16x. So if you simplify this, you will be getting 8x square. Now this minus 30 after going on other side, it will become, sorry, this plus 1 after going on other side, it will become minus. So minus 30 minus 16 is minus 46x. This plus 30 equal to 0. Now the whole equation can be divided by 2. So 4x square minus 23x plus 15 equal to 0. Yes. Now, so 20 and 3 both has to be minus. Yes. So I can write, I will write it here. So 4x square minus 20x minus 3x plus 15 equal to 0. Taking common, 4x common, in bracket x minus 5 minus 3 common, x minus 5 equal to 0. So x minus 5 in one bracket and 4x minus 3 in another bracket, which gives me value of x as 5 or value of x as 3 by 4. Now which value has to be considered? Yes, suppose if you consider the value of x as 3 by 4. Okay, so the time taken by smaller tap is 3 by 4 hours. Now the bigger tap's time, if you have to find, you have to subtract 2 from it. So if you subtract 2 from this 3 by 4, you will be getting an answer which is negative. Now can the time be negative? Yes, it can't be negative. That's why you cannot take the value of x as 3 by 4, but you have to take the value of x as 5, which means the smaller tap is taking how many hours? 5 hours, whereas the bigger tap, which is taking 2 hours less, so it will be 5 minus 2, that is 3 hours to fill the tank. Okay, so the main concept to be remembered is you have to find in 1 hour what portion is being filled.